Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
1. When DOS's Scaffold Inspector completes an inspection. A. After the Scaffold Supervisor has signed the scaffold tag. B. After the Scaffold Inspector has signed the scaffold tag. Answer is, after the Scaffold Supervisor has signed the scaffold tag. 2. Which is one of the responsibility of an Scaffold Inspector? A. The co-signing of scaffold tag. B. The preparation of the scaffold. C. The erection of the scaffold. D. The submission of scaffold plan. Answer is, the co-signing of scaffold tag. 3. Who is responsible for installing red scaffold tags, scaffold tag holder? A. Loss prevention. B. Scaffold foreman. C. Scaffold supervisor. D. Any person inspecting or using the scaffold. Answer is, scaffold foreman. 4. Who are responsible for installing green scaffold tag for scaffold less than 20 feet tall? A. Loss prevention. B. Cleats scaffolding inspector. C. Scaffold supervisor. D. Scaffold inspector. Answer is, Cleats scaffolding inspector. 5. Scaffold plan must be prepared and submitted for review if the scaffold is over A. 3 meters, 10 feet. B. 12.2 meters, 40 feet. Circa 6 meters 20 feet. D. 38 meters, 125 feet. Answer is, 38 meters, 125 feet. 6. When must a scaffold have a scaffold plan? A. When it is cantilever by more than 2 meters, 6 feet. B. When it is cantilever by more than 2.5 meters, 8 feet. C. When it is cantilever by more than 1 meter, 3 feet. D. When it is cantilever by more than 3 meters, 10 feet. 3 meters, 10 feet. 7. What height is a special scaffold? A. Over 3 meters, 10 feet, tall. B. Over 12.2 meters, 40 feet, tall. C. Over 6 meters, 20 feet, tall. D. Over 38 meters, 125 feet, tall. Answer is, over 38 meters, 125 feet, tall. 8. An underhung scaffold require a scaffold plan when the total platform area is over A. 5 square meter, 54 square feet. B. 20 square meter, 215 square feet. Circa 10 square meter, 107 square feet. D. 30 square meter, 320 square feet. Answer is, 30 square meter, 320 square feet. 9. What color tag is used when a scaffold is being erected or dismantled? A. Red tag. B. Green tag. C. Yellow tag. D. None. Answer is, red tag. 10. What color tag is used when a scaffold is being erected or has inspection? A. Red tag. B. Green tag. C. Yellow tag. D. None. Answer is, red tag. 11. What is the meaning of a green scaffold tag? A. Scaffold completed and safe for use at the time of inspection. B. C and D. C. None. D. All of above. Answer is, scaffold completed and safe for use at the time of inspection. 12. Which scaffold must be inspected by the supervisor and the inspector? A. Scaffold less than 6 meters, 20 feet, tall. B. Scaffold over 3 meters, 9 feet, tall. C. Scaffold over 6 meters, 20 feet, tall. D. Scaffold over 4 meters, 12 feet, tall. Answer is, scaffold over 6 meters, 20 feet, tall. 13. When must red scaffold tag holder be installed? A. The ladder is installed. B. As soon as the first lift is completed. C. The base lift is installed. D. The bracing is installed. Answer is, as soon as the first lift is completed. 14. Which scaffold only relies to be inspected by scaffold supervisor? A. Scaffold below 12.2 meters, 38 feet, height. B. Scaffold over 10 meters, 34 feet, height. C. Scaffold below 6 meters, 20 feet, height. D. Scaffold over 8 meters, 26 feet, height. Answer is, scaffold below 6 meters, 20 feet, height. 15. What is the meaning of a yellow scaffold tag? A. A full body harness must be worn and anchored. B. A full body harness. C. A and B. D. None. Answer is, a full body harness must be worn and anchored. 16. Who is permitted to sign and install the yellow tag? A. Loss prevention. B. Only worker modifying work platform. C. Scaffold supervisor or scaffold inspector. D. Any person inspecting or erection scaffold. Answer is, scaffold supervisor or scaffold inspector. 17. When must a scaffold with a green or yellow scaffold tag be re-inspected? A. Every week. B. Every 3 week. C. Every 2 week. D. Every 4 week. Answer is, every week. 18. What must be done when a ladder is found with a split side rail or a damaged? A. Removed from project site. B. Repaired and tested by the inspection department. C. Repaired and approved by a supervisor. D. Only used to a height below the lowest area. Answer is, removed from project site. 19. How must a portable ladder be positioned to allow workers safe access to the platform? A. Sloped at 3:1 and extended 1.2 meters, 4 feet, above the platform. B. Placed vertically and secured at the top only. C. Sloped at 4:1 and extended 0.9 meters, 3 feet, above the platform. D. Sloped at 5:1 and extended 0.6 meters, 2 feet, above the platform. Answer is, sloped at 4:1 and extended 0.9 meters, 3 feet, above the platform. 20. Why must wooden ladders never be painted? A. It makes the ladder slippery. B. It makes handling difficult. C. It speeds up corrosion. D. It hides any defects. Answer is, it hides any defects. 21. The clearance between a rung of a ladder and projecting object on the climbing side at least A. 360 mm, 12 inches. B. 750 mm, 30 inches. Circa 450 mm, 18 inches. D. 600 mm, 24 inches. Answer is, 750 mm, 30 inches. 22. What type of ladder must not be used near electrical power lines? A. Wooden ladder. B. Fiberglass ladder. C. Job-made ladder. D. Aluminum ladder. Answer is aluminum ladder. 23. What is the preferred distance between ladder rungs? A 200 mm, 8 inches. B 400 mm, 16 inches. Circa 300 mm, 12 inches. D 450 mm, 18 inches. Answer is 300 mm, 12 inches. 24. The distance between the ground to the bottom rung of a ladder must be no more than a 250 mm, 10 inches. B 450 mm, 18 inches. Circa 375 mm, 15 inches. D 600 mm, 24 inches. Answer is 600 mm, 24 inches. 25. The vertical toe clearance above the top edge of a rung of a ladder must be at least a 50 mm, 2 inches. B 200 mm, 8 inches. Circa 100 mm, 4 inches. D 250 mm, 10 inches. Answer is 100 mm, 4 inches. 26. What must be checked on scaffold fittings? A. That they are painted. B. That the couplers are brass. C. The threads for damage. D. The BSI marking is clear. Answer is the threads for damage. 27. When is metal banding required on the end of a scaffold planks? A. There is a split more than 50 mm, 2 inches. B. There is a split more than 100 mm, 4 inches. C. There is a split more than 12 mm, half inches. D. There is a split more than 25 mm, 1 inch. Answer is, there is a split more than 25 mm, 1 inch. 28. What marking are found on embossed scaffold tubing? A. BS 2482. B. BS 1139. C. BS 1367. D. GI 8.001. Answer is BS 1139. 29. Which is one of the uses of damaged scaffold planks? A. Timber sills. B. Concrete forms. C. Toe board. D. Trench shoring. Answer is toe board. 30. A twist from end to end in a scaffold plank must be no more than a 6.5 mm, 1/4 inch. B 25 mm, 1 inch. Circa 13 mm, half inch. D 38 mm, 1.5 inch. Answer is 13 mm, half inch. 31. What must be done to a scaffold coupler that has been marked with orange paint? A. Removed from the job site and repaired. B. Removed it from job site and used on another job. C. Removed from the job site and destroyed. D. The paint removed and used again. Answer is, removed from the job site and destroyed. 32. What must be stamped on the edges of laminated veneer lumber, LVL, scaffold planks? A. Scaffold plank. B. ANSI approved. C. OSHA. D. Plank OSHA tested. Answer is OSHA. 33. A split on the end of a bended scaffold planks must be no more than A 12 mm, half inch. B 300 mm, 12 inches. Circa 25 mm, 1 inch. D 200 mm, 12 inches. Answer is 300 mm, 12 inches. 34. What is the maximum load of a light-duty scaffold? A. 70 kg per square meter, 15 psf. B. 170 kg per square meter, 35 psf. Circa 120 kg per square meter, 25 psf. D. 240 kg per square meter, 50 psf. Answer is 120 kg per square meter, 25 psf. 35. What is the maximum load of a medium-duty scaffold? A. 70 kg per square meter, 15 psf. B. 170 kg per square meter, 35 psf. Circa 120 kg per square meter, 25 psf. D. 240 kg per square meter, 50 psf. Answer is 240 kg per square meter, 50 psf. 36. Which load would require a special duty scaffold? A. 240 kg per square meter, 50 psf. B. 120 kg per square meter, 25 psf. Circa 170 kg per square meter, 35 psf. D. 290 kg per square meter, 60 psf. Answer is 290 kg per square meter, 60 psf. 37. Which type of scaffold has a maximum load rating of 120 kg m/2, 25 psf? A. Light duty. B. Heavy duty. C. Medium duty. D. Special duty. Answer is light duty. 38. Which type of scaffold has a maximum load rating of 240 kg per square meter, 50 psf? A. Light duty. B. Heavy duty. C. Medium duty. D. Special duty. Answer is medium duty. 39. What is the load rating for a scaffold used for masonry work? A. Light duty. B. Heavy duty. C. Medium duty. D. Special duty. Answer is special duty. 40. What is the load rating for a scaffold used to support large piping or heavy equipment? A. Light duty. B. Heavy duty. C. Medium duty. D. Special duty. Answer is special duty. 41. What is the load rating for a scaffold used for abrasive blast cleaning sandblasting where the potential for buildup of abrasive is possible? A. Light duty. B. Heavy duty. C. Medium duty. D. Special duty. Answer is heavy duty. 42. What is the minimum number of posts, standards, that must be placed on a sill, sole plate or sole board? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Answer is 2. 43. What must be done when erecting a scaffold on soft ground? A. Reduce the height. B. Level the foundation. C. Erect to post, standard. D. Use a sill, sole board or sole plate. Answer is use a sill, sole board or sole plate. 44. When must base plates be used? A. When scaffold is erected on hard surfaces. B. At all time except on mobile scaffold. C. When scaffold is erected on soft foundations. D. If mobile scaffold are used. Answer is, at all time except on mobile scaffold. 45. The size of timber sills, soulboard, must be at least a 300 mm by 50 mm 12 inches by 2 inches. B. 255 mm by 38 mm, 10 inches by 1.5 inches. Circa 225 mm by 38 mm, 9 inches by 1.5 inches. D. 215 mm by 38 mm, 8.5 inches by 1/2 inches. Answer is, 225 mm by 38 mm, 9 inches by 1.5 inches. 46. Base plate must be at least a 255 mm by 38 mm, 10 inches by 1.5 inches. B. 100 mm by 5 mm, 4 inches by 1/3 inches. Circa 150 mm by 6 mm, 6 inches by 1/4 inches. D. 300 mm by 50 mm, 12 inches by 2 inches. Answer is, 150 mm by 6 mm, 6 inches by 1/4 inches. 47. What must be checked when examining the foundation for scaffold? A. The BSI markings is clear. B. Any utility of underground piping. C. Duty. D. That they are painted. Answer is, any utility of underground piping. 48. What are used screw jacks for? A. To compensate for variation in ground level. B. None. C. B or D. D. All of the above. Answer is, to compensate for variation in ground level. 49. Screw jack can be adjusted no more than a 300 mm, 12 inches, of threaded length showing. B. 2/3 of the total threaded length showing. Circa 150 mm, 6 inches, of threaded length showing. D. 1/3 of the total threaded length showing. Answer is, 2/3 of the total threaded length showing. 50. What type of bracing is used on a birdcage scaffold? A. Transverse, sectional zigzag. B. Interior longitudinal zigzag. C. Transverse, section X bracing. D. Longitudinal X, façade. Answer is, interior longitudinal zigzag. 51. Where must bracing be installed on a scaffold? A. All side to the top. B. None. C. B or D. D. All of the above. Answer is, all side to the top. 52. What is the main function of bracing? A. To correct any incorrect measurements. B. To enable easy inspection of the scaffold. C. To make the scaffold square. D. To add rigidity to the scaffold. Answer is, to add rigidity to the scaffold. 53. What must not be used to extend bracing? A. A right angle double coupler. B. A single coupler. C. A sleeve coupler. D. A joint pin. Answer is, a right angle double coupler. 54. What type of bracing is installed as close as possible to the node point along the length of the scaffold? A. Transverse, sectional. B. Longitudinal, façade. C. X bracing. D. Scissor bracing. Answer is longitudinal, façade. 55. Where must longitudinal, façade, bracing be installed on a length whose is greater than its height? A. Every third post. B. Every post. C. Every fifth post. D. Every second post. Answer is every fifth post. 56. What type of horizontal bracing is used on a mobile scaffold? A. Sway. B. Zigzag. C. Ledger. D. Plan. Answer is plan. 57. At what angle must zigzag bracing be installed? A. 35-55 degree. B. 35-60 degree. Circa 25-45 degree. D. 35-70 degree. Answer is 35-55 degree. 58. What is the maximum number of open bays if transverse zigzag bracing is installed along the width of a birdcage scaffold? A. 4. B. 3. C. 5. D. 6. Answer is 4. 59. What is the maximum distance that bracing can be installed from a node point on a scaffold? A. 200 mm, 8 inches. B. 300 mm, 12 inches. Circa 150 mm, 6 inches. D. 250 mm, 10 inches. Answer is 300 mm, 12 inches. 60. What is the minimum overlap required when splicing bracing? A. 300 mm, 12 inches. B. 400 mm, 16 inches. Circa 600 mm, 24 inches. D. 450 mm, 18 inches. Answer is 300 mm, 12 inches. 61. What type of coupler must be used when installing a tie? A. Swivel coupler. B. Single coupler. C. Right angle, double, coupler. D. DH clamp. Answer is right angle, double, coupler. 62. A raker must be no more than A. 6.4 meters, 21 feet, long. B. 7.3 meters, 24 feet, long. Circa 4 meters, 13 feet, long. D. 5 meters, 16 feet, long. Answer is 6.4 meters, 21 feet, long. 63. How many lift can there be above a raker tie-in point? A. 4. B. 3. C. 1. D. 2. Answer is 1. 64. Which is the highest lift a raker can be connected to? A. Fourth lift. B. Third lift. C. Second lift. D. First lift. Answer is third lift. 65. How many reveal ties can be used on a scaffold? A. No more than 25% of the total number of ties. B. No more than 75% of the total number of ties. C. No more than 50% of the number of ties. D. No more than 10% of the total number of ties. Answer is no more than 50% of the number of ties. 66. How many posts, standards, or runners, ledgers, must a tie tube be connected to? A. At least 4. B. At least 1. C. At least 3. D. At least 2. Answer is at least 2. 67. Where must tie tubes be connected to a scaffold? A. To one post, standard. B. To bearers that is close to post. C. Close to the node points. D. To one runner, ledger. Answer is, close to the node points. 68. What is one of the methods used to connect a tie tube to a column? A. Bridle tie. B. Box tie. C. Two-way, through, tie. D. Reveal tube. Answer is, box tie. 69. What is the horizontal spacing between tie? A. No more than 5 meters, 16 feet. B. No more than 9 meters, 30 feet. C. No more than 7 meters, 23 feet. D. No more than 38 meters, 125 feet. Answer is, no more than 9 meters, 30 feet. 70. The vertical spacing between ties must be no more than A. 8 meters, 26 feet. B. 10 meters, 33 feet. Circa 12 meters, 39 feet. D. 6 meters, 20 feet. Answer is, 8 meters, 26 feet. 71. Which scaffold must have ties? A 1 meter wide by 6 meters long by 5 meters high. B. 2 meters wide by 2 meters long by 6 meters high. Circa 1 meter wide by 4 meters long by 3 meters high. D. 1 meter wide by 1 meter long by 3 meters high. Answer is, 1 meter wide by 6 meters long by 5 meters high. 72. What height must ties be fitted to a scaffold that is 32 feet high? A. 12 feet. B. 16 feet. Circa 26 feet. D. 30 feet. Answer is, 26 feet. 73. What height must ties be fitted to a scaffold that is 3 feet wide by 8 feet long? A. 9 feet. B. 24 feet. Circa 12 feet. D. 32 feet. Answer is, 12 feet. 74. At what height must a guardrail system be fitted to all open sides of a scaffold platform? A. 1 meter, 3 feet. B. 2.4 meters, 8 feet. Circa 1.8 meters, 6 feet. D. 3 meters, 10 feet. Answer is, 1.8 meters, 6 feet. 75. Where must guardrail be installed on a working platform? A. On all open sides and ends. B. Only on transverse, short, open sides. C. Only on longitudinal, long, open sides. D. Only on two open sides. Answer is, on all open sides and ends. 76. Where must top rail and mid rail be secured? A. Inside all upright. B. Inside every other upright. C. Outside all uprights. D. To the end uprights only. Answer is, inside all upright. 77. The distance between uprights used to support guardrails must be no more than A. 2.1 meters, 7 feet. B. 3 meters, 10 feet. Circa 2.7 meters, 9 feet. D. 3.7 meters, 12 feet. Answer is, 2.7 meters, 9 feet. 78. A guardrail system must be fitted if the distance between a working platform and a wall is more than A. 100 millimeters, 4 inches. B. 360 millimeters, 14 inches. Circa 200 millimeters, 8 inches. D. 460 millimeters, 18 inches. Answer is 360 millimeters, 14 inches. 79. At what height must top rails be fitted above working platform? A. Between 90 centimeters, 35 inches, and 110 centimeters, 43 inches. B. Between 100 centimeters, 39 inches, and 120 centimeters, 47 inches. C. Between 95 centimeters, 38 inches, and 115 centimeters, 45 inches. D. Between 105 centimeters, 41 inches and 125 centimeters, 49 inches. Answer is, between 95 centimeters, 38 inches, and 115 centimeters, 45 inches. 80. The distance between supports for 38 millimeters, 1/2 inch, wood planks must be no more than A. 1.5 meters, 5 feet. B. 3 meters, 10 feet. Circa 2.7 meters, 9 feet. D. 3.6 meters, 12 feet. Answer is 1.5 meters, 5 feet. 103. The distance between supports for 50 millimeters, 2 inches, wood planks must be no more than A. 1.2 meters, 4 feet. B. 3 meters, 10 feet. Circa 2.4 meters, 5 feet. D. 3.5 meters, 12 feet. Answer is 2.4 meters, 5 feet. 104. Scaffold planks, boards, without cleats must extend beyond the end support by at least A. 50 millimeters, 2 inches. B. 150 millimeters, 6 inches. Circa 100 millimeters, 4 inches. D. 300 millimeters, 12 inches. Answer is 100 millimeters, 4 inches. 105. Scaffold planks, boards, must not extend beyond the end support by more than A. 200 millimeters, 8 inches. B. 450 millimeters, 18 inches. Circa 300 millimeters, 12 inches. D. 610 millimeters, 24 inches. Answer is 300 millimeters, 12 inches. 106. Scaffold planks, boards, must overlap by at least A. 150 millimeters, 6 inches. B. 450 millimeters, 18 inches. Circa 300 millimeters, 12 inches. D. 610 millimeters, 24 inches. Answer is 300 millimeters, 12 inches. 107. How can a gap of more than 600 millimeters, 2 feet, on a platform be covered? A. Cover with 1/2 inch plywood, overlapping by 200 millimeters. B. Cover the gap with at least 2 tin sheets. C. Cover with 1 inch plywood, overlapping by 200 millimeters. D. Cover the gap with cross planks, boards. Answer is, cover the gap with cross planks, boards. 108. The gap between scaffold planks, boards, must be no more than A. 150 millimeters, 6 inches. B. 50 millimeters, 2 inches. Circa 75 millimeters, 3 inches. D. 25 millimeters, 1 inch. Answer is 25 millimeters, 1 inch. 109. The width of a scaffold platform or walkways must be at least A. 3 planks 675 millimeters, 27 inches. B. 2 planks 450 millimeters, 18 inches. Circa 5 planks 1125 mm, 45 inches. D. 4 planks 900 mm, 30 inches. Answer is 3 planks 675 mm, 27 inches. 110. The slope, vertical horizontal, of scaffold platform must be no more than A. 1 to 2. B. 1 to 4. Circa 1 to 3. D. 1 to 6. Answer is 1 to 4. 111. The height between top rail and a working platform must be no more than A. 95 centimeters, 38 inches. B. 115 centimeters, 45 inches. Circa 100 centimeters, 40 inches. D. 120 centimeters, 48 inch. Answer is 115 centimeters, 45 inches. 112. The height between top rail and a working platform must be at least A. 80 centimeters, 32 inches. B. 89 centimeters, 35 inches. Circa 85 centimeters, 45 inches. D. 95 centimeters, 38 inches. D. 95 centimeters, 38 inches. Answer is 95 centimeters, 38 inches. 113. The height of a toe board must be at least A. 100 millimeters, 4 inches. B. 200 millimeters, 8 inches. Circa 150 millimeters, 6 inches. D. 230 millimeters, 9 inches. Answer is 100 millimeters, 4 inches. 114. The thickness of a wooden toe board must be at least A. 13 millimeters, half inch. B. 35 millimeters, 1.5 inches. Circa 25 millimeters, 1 inch. D. 230 millimeters, 9 inches. Answer is 25 millimeters, 1 inch. 115. Where must toe board be fitted on a scaffold platform? A. Only on transverse, short, open sides. B. All open side and ends. C. Only on longitudinal, long, open side. D. All ends only. Answer is all open side and ends. 116. The vertical distance clearance between the bottoms of the toe board? A. 0 millimeters, 0 inch. B. 6 millimeters, 1/4 inch. Circa 3 millimeters, 1/8 inch. D. 13 millimeters, half inch. D. 13 millimeters, half inch. Answer is 6 millimeters, 1/4 inch. 117. The size of opening and wire mesh screen used to protect worker from falling objects must be no more than A. 3 millimeters, 1/8 inch. B. 13 millimeters, half inch. Circa 7 millimeters, 1/4 inch. D. 19 millimeters, 3/4 inch. Answer is 13 millimeters, half inch. 118. If the working platform on a scaffold is 27 meter 90 feet and their ladder are installed, how many rest platform landing must be erected? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Answer is 2. 119. What is width of an access opening for an internal ladder of a scaffold platform? A. 450 millimeters, 18 inch, 2 planks. B. 900 millimeters, 30 inch, 4 planks. Circa 675 mm, 27 inch, 3 planks. D 225 mm, 9 inch, 1 planks. Answer is 675 mm, 27 inch, 3 planks. 120. The width for a ladder landing, rest platform, must be at least A. 1 plank, 225 mm, 9 inches. B. 3 planks, 675 mm, 27 inches. Circa 2 plank, 450 mm, 18 inches. D. 4 plank, 900 mm, 36 inches. Answer is 3 planks, 675 mm, 27 inches. 121. In a tube and coupler scaffold, what coupler fitting must be used to secure a runner, ledger, to a post? Standards: A. Right angle, double, coupler. B. Adjustable, swivel, coupler. C. Bearer, putlog, coupler. D. Girder coupler. Answer is right angle, double, coupler. 122. When connecting posts, standards, in a tube and coupler scaffold, what erection procedure must be followed? A. Joints must be in the same lift. B. Joints must be made with double coupler. C. Joints must be made with swivel coupler. D. Joints in adjacent posts, standards, must be staggered. Answer is, joints in adjacent posts, standards, must be staggered. 123. Where must runner, ledger, be installed on tube and coupler scaffold? A. Every bay across the width of the scaffold. B. Every other bay across the width of the scaffold. C. Every bay along the length of the scaffold. D. Every other bay along the length of the scaffold. Answer is, every bay along the length of the scaffold. 124. On tube and coupler scaffold, the vertical distance between lifts must be no more than A. 1.5 meters, 5 feet. B. 2 meters, 6.5 feet. Circa 2.1 meters, 7 feet. D. 1.8 meters, 6 feet. Answer is 2 meters, 6.5 feet. 125. Where must bearers, transoms, and board bearers, intermediate transoms, be installed on tube and coupler scaffold? A. Underneath runner, ledger. B. Alongside runner. C. Diagonally. D. On top of runner, ledger. Answer is, on top of runner, ledger. 126. The distance from a post, standard, and a sleeve coupler joint in a runner, ledger, must be no more than A. 150 mm, 6 inches. B. 100 mm, 4 inches. Circa 225 mm, 9 inches. D. 300 mm, 12 inches. Answer is 300 mm, 12 inches. 127. What must be done when making joints in runner, ledger, in a tube and coupler scaffold? A. The joints must be made with single coupler. B. The joints must be in the same lift height. C. The joints must be made with swivel coupler. D. The joints must not be in the same bay. Answer is, the joints must not be in the same bay. 128. How must tube and coupler scaffold be braced? A. Full height in one direction. B. Only one side. C. Full height in both directions. D. Only on the face. Answer is, full height in both directions. 129. The distance between bracing and a node point in a tube and coupler scaffold must not be more than A. 150 mm, 6 inches. B. 300 mm, 12 inches. Circa 225 mm, 9 inches. D. 450 mm, 18 inches. Answer is 300 mm, 12 inches. 130. What type of coupler, fitting, must be used to join bracing tubes? A. On-to-end, sleeve, coupler. B. Single coupler. C. Right angle, double, coupler. D. Girder coupler. Answer is, on-to-end, sleeve, coupler. 131. What is the height of the base lift, kicker lift, on a typical tube and coupler scaffold? A. 225 mm, 9 inches. B. 300 mm, 12 inches. Circa 150 mm, 6 inches. D. 100 mm, 4 inches. Answer is, 150 mm, 6 inches. 132. Where must bearers, transoms, be installed in tube and coupler scaffold? A. To 2 posts in every bay across the width. B. To 2 posts in every other bay across the width. C. To 2 posts in every bay along the length. D. To 2 posts in every other bay along the length. Answer is, to 2 posts in every bay across the width. 133. In a tube and coupler scaffold, the distance a bearer, transom, can extend beyond a runner, ledger, must be at least A. 225 mm, 9 inches. B. 300 mm, 12 inches. Circa 150 mm, 6 inches. D. 100 mm, 4 inches. Answer is, 100 mm, 4 inches. 134. If 2 posts are jointed, they must not be A. Opposite in the same lift. B. Side by side in the same lift. C. In the same length. D. In the same width. Answer is, side by side in the same lift. 135. In a tube and coupler scaffold, if bearer, transom, are coupled to runner, ledger, the distance from the post, standard, to bearer must be not more than A. 1200 mm, 46 inches. B. 600 mm, 24 inches. Circa 900 mm, 36 inches. D. 300 mm, 12 inches. Answer is, 300 mm, 12 inches. 136. In a tube and coupler scaffold, the distance between a post, standard, and a sleeve coupler joints in runner, ledger, not more than A. 1200 mm, 46 inches. B. 600 mm, 24 inches. Circa 900 mm, 36 inches. D. 300 mm, 12 inches. Answer is, 300 mm, 12 inches. 137. What procedures must be followed when erecting system scaffold? A. Manufacturer's instruction and requirements. B. ANSI standards and requirements. C. European standards and requirements. D. OSHA standards and requirements. Answer is, manufacturer's instruction and requirements. 138. What part of a system scaffold may be constructed using tube and coupler components? A. Bearer, transom. B. Runner, ledger. C. Post, standard. D. Bracing. Answer is, bracing. 139. Unless otherwise specified in the manufacturer's instruction, where must diagonal braces be installed on a system scaffold? A. Every 40 meters, 130 feet, of run. B. Every 20 meters, 65 feet, of run. C. Every 10 meters, 33 feet, of run. D. Every 30 meters, 98 feet, of run. Answer is, every 10 meters, 33 feet, of run. 140. For a system scaffold, what type of fitting must be used? Joints, posts, standards? A. On-to-end, sleeve, coupler. B. Single coupler. C. Right angle, double, coupler. D. Bolted spigots. Answer is, bolted spigots. 141. The height of a fabricated tubular frame scaffold must be no more than A. 10 meters, 33 feet. B. 6 meters, 20 feet. Circa 12 meters, 40 feet. D. 8 meters, 26 feet. Answer is, 6 meters, 20 feet. 142. What type of scaffold required scissor bracing? A. Cup lock. B. Frame scaffold. C. Layer. D. Quick fix. Answer is, frame scaffold. 143. What is the largest load rating of a fabricated tubular frame scaffold? A. Light duty. B. Medium duty. C. Heavy duty. D. Special duty. Answer is, light duty. 144. What type of system scaffold must not be used? A. Cup locking. B. Quick fix. C. Captive wedge. D. Locking pin. Answer is, locking pin. 145. Where must plan, horizontal, bracing be installed on a mobile and tower scaffold? A. Every other lift. B. Top and bottom lift only. C. Bottom, top and every third lift. D. Bottom lift only. Answer is, bottom, top and every third lift. 146. The diameter of the caster's wheels on a light-duty mobile and tower scaffold? A. 100 mm, 4 inches. B. 170 mm, 7 inches. Circa 120 mm, 5 inches. D. 200 mm, 8 inches. Answer is, 120 mm, 5 inches. 147. The diameter of the caster wheels on a medium-duty mobile scaffold must be at least A. 100 mm, 4 inches. B. 170 mm, 7 inches. Circa 120 mm, 5 inches. D. 200 mm, 8 inches. Answer is, 170 mm, 7 inches. 148. What must be installed on all mobile scaffold casters? A. Chocks. B. Wheel locks. C. Screw jacks. D. Wedges. Answer is, wheel locks. 149. The height of a mobile or freestanding tower scaffold must be no more than A. 3 times the smallest base dimension. B. 5 times the smallest base dimension. Circa 4 times the smallest base dimension. D. 6 times the smallest base dimension. Answer is, 4 times the smallest base dimension. 150. What must be fitted if the top work platform on a freestanding tower scaffold is 5 times the height of the smallest base dimension? A. Plan brace. B. Ties. C. Additional bearers, transom. D. Cross bracing. Answer is, ties. 151. What is the minimum number of board bearer that must be fitted if the longitudinal post spacing exceeds 1.5 meters, 5 feet, on a scaffold? A. 1. B. 2. Circa 3. D. 4. Answer is, 1. 152. The distance between a trapeze tube and runner, ledger, on underhung scaffold? A. 600, 2 feet. B. 1150 mm, 4 feet. Circa 300 mm, 1 feet. D. 910 mm, 3 feet. Answer is, 600, 2 feet. 153. What type of coupler must be used to attach runner, ledger, and bearer, transom, to a hunger tube on an underhung scaffold? A. On-to-end, sleeve, coupler. B. Single coupler. C. Right angle, double, coupler. D. Bolted spigots. Answer is, right angle, double, coupler. 154. Where must check, safety, coupler be installed on an underhung scaffold? A. At the top of all hanger tubes. B. Below all runner, ledgers. C. On all tie tubes. D. Below all bearer, transom. Answer is, at the top of all hanger tubes. 155. What is the minimum number of coupler required if a splice is used in a hanger tube? A. 2. B. 4. Circa 3. D. 5. Answer is, 4. 156. What is the largest load rating for bracket scaffold? A. Light duty. B. Medium duty. C. Heavy duty. D. Special duty. Answer is, light duty. 157. If 38 mm, 1/2 inch, thickness wooden planks, boards, are used on a bracket scaffold, the distance between bracket must not be more than A. 3 meters, 10 feet. B. 1.5 meters, 5 feet. Circa 2 meters, 6.5 feet. D. 1.2 meters, 4 feet. Answer is, 1.5 meters, 5 feet. 158. The distance between the brackets on a tank builder's scaffold must be at least A. 3 meters, 10 feet. B. 1.5 meters, 5 feet. Circa 2 meters, 6.5 feet. D. 1.2 meters, 4 feet. Answer is, 1.5 meters, 5 feet. 159. How must examined a tank before straps are welded on to support a bracket scaffold? A. Certified Scaffold Inspector. B. Loss Prevention. C. The Maintenance Superintendent. D. The Proponent's Engineering Unit. Answer is, the Proponent's Engineering Unit. 160. Who must approve the welds on the straps before the bracket is fitted for a bracket scaffold? A. Certified Scaffold Inspector. B. Certified Welding Inspector. C. Loss Prevention. D. The Maintenance Superintendent. Answer is Certified Welding Inspector. 161. What rope must be used for top rails and mid rail on a bracket scaffold? A 3 mm, 1/8 inch, wire rope. B 6 mm, 1/4 inch, wire rope. Circa 10 mm, 3/8 inch, wire rope. D 18 mm, 3/4 inch, wire rope. Answer is 10 mm, 3/8 inch, wire rope. 162. The width of the working platform on a bracket scaffold must be at least A. 1 plank. B. 4 planks. Circa 2 planks. D. 5 planks. Answer is 2 planks. 163. The width of the working platform on a bracket scaffold must be on more than A. 1 plank. B. 4 planks. Circa 2 planks. D. 3 planks. Answer is 3 planks. 164. How must planks be laid on a bracket scaffold? A. In alternate directions overlapping by at least 150 mm, 6 inches. B. In one directions overlapping by at least 75 mm, 3 inches. C. In alternate directions overlapping by at least 600 mm, 24 inches. D. In one directions overlapping by at least 230 mm, 9 inches. Answer is, in one directions overlapping by at least 230 mm, 9 inches. 165. The travel distance to an exit point on a working platform must be no more than A. 7.4 meters. B. 45 meters. Circa 15 meters. D. 60 meters. Answer is, 15 meters. 166. The headroom above a working platform must be at least A. 1.6 meters. B. 2.1 meters. Circa 2 meters. D. 2.6 meters. Answer is 2 meters. 167. The width of temporary stairways must be at least A. 610 millimeters. B. 760 millimeters. Circa 560 millimeters. D. 685 millimeters. Answer is 560 millimeters. 168. The vertical distance between landings on a temporary stairway? A. 3 meters. B. 4.8 meters. Circa 3.7 meters. D. 6.1 meters. Answer is 3.7 meters. 169. The dimension of landings on a temporary stairway must be at least A. 760 mm long by 560 mm wide. B. 760 mm long by 760 mm wide. Circa 580 mm long by 760 mm wide. D. 560 mm long by 660 mm wide. Answer is 760 mm long by 560 mm wide. 170. Temporary stairways must be installed between A. 45 to 60 degrees above the horizontal. B. 35 to 55 degrees above the horizontal. Circa 30 to 50 degrees above the horizontal. D. 20 to 40 degrees above the horizontal. Answer is 30 to 50 degrees above the horizontal. 171. The height of risers on temporary stairways must be at least a 150 mm, b 220 mm, circa 215 mm, d 280 mm. Answer is 150 mm. 172. The height of risers on temporary stairways must be no more than a 150 mm, b 220 mm, circa 215 mm, d 280 mm. Answer is 215 mm. 173. The tread depth on temporary stairways must be at least a 150 mm, b 220 mm, circa 215 mm, d 280 mm. Answer is 220 mm. 174. The tread depth on temporary stairways must be no more than a 150 mm, b 220 mm, circa 215 mm, d 280 mm. Answer is 280 mm. 175. The slope of a temporary ramp must be no more than a 1 vertical to 1 horizontal, b 1 vertical to 3 horizontal, circa 1 vertical to 5 horizontal, d 1 vertical to 7 horizontal. Answer is 1 vertical to 3 horizontal. 176. At what height above a lower level must a ramp or walkway be provided with a guardrail system? A 0.6 meters, b 1.8 meters, circa 1.2 meters, d 2.4 meters. Answer is 1.8 meters. 177. At what slope must cleats be fitted to ramps? A 1 vertical to 4 horizontal, b 1 vertical to 6 horizontal, circa 1 vertical to 5 horizontal, d 1 vertical to 7 horizontal. Answer is 1 vertical to 4 horizontal. 178. How many working levels can there be on a light-duty scaffold with 8 plank levels? A 0, b 2, circa 1, d 3. Answer is 1. 179. Many working levels can there be on a light-duty scaffold with 7 plank levels? A 0, b 1, circa 2, d 3. Answer is 1. 180. How many working levels can there be on a light-duty scaffold with 5 plank levels? A 0, b 2, circa 1, d 3. Answer is 2. 181. How many working levels can there be on a light-duty scaffold with 4 plank levels? A 0, b 4, circa 1, d 2. Answer is 2. 182. How many working levels can there be on a medium-duty scaffold with 6 plank levels? A 0, b 2, circa 1, d 3. Answer is 1. 183. How many working levels can there be on a medium-duty scaffold with 3 plank levels? A 0, b 1, circa 2, d 4. Answer is 1. 184. How many working levels can there be on a medium-duty scaffold with 2 plank levels? A. 4. B. 1. Circa 2. D. 0. Answer is 2. 185. The distance between any scaffold post and the edge of an end unshored excavation must be at least A. 1.5 times the depth of excavation. B. 1.2 times the depth of excavation. Circa 1.3 times the depth of excavation. D. 1.6 times the depth of excavation. Answer is 1.5 times the depth of excavation. 186. The distance between scaffold tube and insulated 16.7 kV electrical power line must be at least A. 1 meter. B. 3 meters plus 100 millimeters, 4 inches, for every 100 V over 10 kV. Circa 3 meters. D. Twice the length of the scaffold tube. Answer is 3 meters. 187. The distance between scaffold tube and insulated 60 kV electrical power line must be at least A. 1 meter. B. 4 meters. Circa 3 meters. D. Twice the length of the scaffold tube. Answer is 4 meters. 188. The distance between scaffold tube and uninsulated 3.7 kV electrical power line must be at least A. 1 meter. B. 3 meters plus 100 millimeters, 4 inches, for every 100 V over 10 kV. Circa 3 meters. D. Twice the length of the scaffold tube. Answer is 3 meters. 189. On a light-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with embossed tubing with transverse post spacing of 1 meter, the longitudinal post spacing must be no more than A. 1 meter. B. 1.2 meters. Circa 2.7 meters. D. 1.8 meters. Answer is 2.7 meters. 190. On a light-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with embossed tubing with a longitudinal post spacing of 2.7 meter, the transverse post spacing must be no more than A. 2.7 meters. B. 1 meter. Circa 1.2 meters. D. 2.4 meters. Answer is 1 meter. 191. On a light-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with embossed tubing and a transverse post spacing of 1.2 meter, the longitudinal post spacing must be no more than A. 2.7 meters. B. 2.3 meters. Circa 1.8 meters. D. 2.4 meters. Answer is 2.4 meters. 192. On a light-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with embossed tubing and a longitudinal post spacing of 2.4 meter, the transverse post spacing must be no more than A. 2.7 meters. B. 1 meter. Circa 1.2 meters. D. 2.4 meters. Answer is 1.2 meters. 193. On a light-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with non-embossed tubing and a transverse post spacing of 1 meter, the longitudinal post spacing must be no more than A. 2.7 meters. B. 2.3 meters. Circa 1.8 meters. D. 2.4 meters. Answer is 2.3 meters. 194. On a light-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with non-embossed tubing and a longitudinal post spacing of 2.3 meters, the transverse post spacing must be no more than a 1 meter, b 1.2 meters, circa 2.3 meters, d 1.8 meters. Answer is 1 meter. 195. On a light-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with non-embossed tubing and a transverse post spacing of 1.2 meters, the longitudinal post spacing must be no more than a 1 meter, b 1.2 meters, circa 2.3 meters, d 1.8 meters. Answer is 1.8 meters. 196. On a light-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with non-embossed tubing and a longitudinal post spacing of 1.8 meter, the transverse post spacing must be no more than a 1.8 meters, b 1.2 meters, circa 2.3 meters, d 1 meter. Answer is 1 meter. 197. Refer to the handout on cup lock system scaffold. If a medium-duty birdcage scaffold constructed with cup lock has a transverse post spacing of 1.6 meter, the longitudinal post spacing must be no more than a 1.8 meters, b 1.2 meters, circa 2 meters, d 1 meter. Answer is 1.8. 198. Refer to the handout on cup lock system scaffold. If a medium-duty birdcage scaffold constructed with cup lock has a longitudinal post spacing of 1.8 meter, the transverse post spacing must be no more than a 1.5 meters, b 1.8 meters, circa 1.6 meters, d 2 meters. Answer is 1.6 meters. 199. The transverse post spacing on underhang medium-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with embossed tubing must be no more than a 1.2 meters, b 1.8 meters, circa 1.6 meters, d 2 meters. Answer is 1.2 meters. 200. The longitudinal post spacing between the hanger post on a underhang medium-duty tube and coupler scaffold constructed with embossed tubing must be no more than a 1.2 meters, b 1.8 meters, circa 1.6 meters, d 2 meters. Answer is 1.8 meters. 201. A light-duty mobile scaffold tower constructed with non-embossed tubing, the post spacing must be no more than a 1.7 meters, b 1.8 meters, circa 1.6 meters, d 2 meters. Answer is 1.7 meters.
Please give comment and suggestions.
Thank you.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank for visit our channel. See you next class.
Thank you.